is AJ Peltier with the NFL FantasyPlaybook.com picks of the week.
Hello everyone, AJ Peltier is back. December 20th, here we go. Week 16 picks. Your sleepers, your stardoms, your situms, and your take a chance on me. That's right, we're all ABBA mood here. All right, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to start with this week's sleepers. I'm going to try to get through these as fast as possible as we have a pile of must-plays. That's right, this is championship week, and we're here to help you. So we're going to try to give as many guys to sit and start, and here we go. All right, sleepers. We got Dominic Rhodes. We called Anthony Gonzalez. He had a decent day. Didn't get in the end zone like I anticipated, but oh well. Now, for those games coming up, we've got Sammy Morris running against Arizona. This is a hot play. He came back last week. They're going to need him going into the playoffs. They don't have Tom Brady, so they're going to get his wheels rolling. That's right, against Arizona. That looked horrible last week. All right, next, Deshaun Foster is taking over for good old Frank Gore, and he's running up against St. Louis. So look for Deshaun Foster to have a decent day. All right, you got Sean Hill, who's also, going to be doing his best to, make an embarrassment out of the St. Louis organization. This is somewhat of a divisional game. They get a little testy, but I still look for the 49ers to win this one quite convincingly. Now you've got the Houston Texans defense. Love this play. Going up against good old Oakland Raiders. Love them, but got to call it the way I see it. And it's not looking too good, of course. So that means Matt Schaub should have a decent day. He's another sleeper. Okay, here's an interesting sleeper. Chester Taylor. He's been getting into the end zone quite a bit. It looks like they're using Adrian Peterson to run it in between the 20s, and then they just toss one out to good old Chester Taylor, who is equally, as potent, well, not quite equally as potent as Adrian Peterson. Let's be honest. The guy's on fire. But, Chester Taylor is a great back, and there's 31 other teams that would love to have him. So look for him to maybe get into the end zone. That's a sneaky play. I like that one. And, of course, Derek Ward, running against Carolina. It's going to be a tough game, but the Giants got to start winning, and it's going to have to start coming with the running game once again. That has been lacking, and they got to get that back on track. Now, here's a few players that you have to sit. Remember I said sit Joseph Adai? Well, he didn't even play. They even sat him. So they must be listening to me. That's right, nobody else. They listen to me. All right, now I sit there and I also predict that Joe Flacco will have a very poor outing against Dallas. If he proves me wrong, Dallas is in trouble because that Baltimore defense is pretty darn good. All right, any Tennessee wide receiver, tight end, quarterback, you just got to sit these guys. They've got nothing there, especially going up against Pittsburgh. Top two teams in the division. I think Pittsburgh's going to win this game and make things interesting in Week 17. San Antonio Holmes. Well, has there ever been a more disappointment of a wide receiver? Let me guess. You drafted him in the 4th round. And that's what's happened. He has been junk. Sit him. He doesn't deserve to start. Not in your championship game. All right, Jeremy Shockey, another guy. You know what? How many more teams is this guy going to ruin before he just takes the career off? He has ruined the New Orleans team. Not saying he's the problem, but, there's a common denominator here. And once he left the Giants, and now he's with New Orleans, okay, I'm not going to say anymore. And then I've got Clinton Portis. The guy has not shown me any love lately, and he's going to have a tough running against Philadelphia. That Philadelphia team wants to make the playoffs, and they're going to do everything they can in this divisional matchup. And Eli Manning, I don't look for him to be able to throw the ball very well, not against Carolina. So I'm looking for that running game to get back on track if they have a hope in this game.